last month and a half, we've reported extensively on the case of Reggie Randolph, a 58-year-old Harlem native with a decades-long history of drug addiction, along with a diagnosed schizoaffective mental health disorder. Reggie spent more than 2 years in Rikers Island jail for stealing some 40 boxes of NyQuil cold medication in 2 separate thefts from Duane Reade pharmacies in Manhattan.
I understand, and I'm human, I make mistakes.
He was later transferred to downstate prison in Fishkill, New York, to begin serving a 2 to 4 year prison sentence. After we interviewed Reggie last month at downstate, he was transferred even further away to Groveland State Prison in upstate New York, about an hour outside of Buffalo. Telling Reggie's story gave us an opportunity to examine how the criminal justice system handles defendants with criminal histories associated with their chronic drug addiction and mental health disorders.
The problem in Mr. Randolph's case is that the punishment in proportion to the crime is completely out of balance.
After we began airing our series on Reggie, more than 230 faith and community leaders penned a letter in support of his case directly to Governor Kathy Hochul, who has yet to rule on a clemency petition to have his sentence commuted. The Reverend Peter Cook, executive director of the New York State Council of Churches, is one of the letter's lead signers.
This isn't about not having him be accountable. It's asking, where is the best place that he can be to be held accountable so that he can rehabilitate and return to society?
Ultimately, the injustice here is that many New Yorkers across time have had to plead guilty in order to try to get the services that they've actually needed. And that's a practice that we need to end.
New York State Senator Jessica Ramos, along with 2 of her colleagues, also sent a letter to Governor Hochul advocating for Reggie Randolph.
Like we've seen with Mr. Randolph and so many others, simply sentencing somebody to jail doesn't ever solve the problem. People come right back out, still perhaps with the same substance abuse issues.
This is not a system built around safety and fairness. No one, to my knowledge, no one I've met is sitting around their kitchen table talking about NyQuil and some bottles of NyQuil being stolen.
Addressing that vicious cycle of incarceration, even when it includes addicts with mental health issues, remains a source of tension among elected and law enforcement officials.
Pro-criminal, anti-cop, anti-public safety. He is ordering his ADAs to make a blanket, top-down diktat.
DA Alvin Bragg is refusing to do his job and enforce the law.
Newly elected Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg's critics are outraged over his decision to not seek jail or prison time for various low-level, nonviolent crimes, along with certain assault, robbery, and gun possession charges. We recently sat down with DA Bragg, who says cases like Reggie Randolph's deserve to be treated differently within the criminal justice system.
We need to give people services so that we can stop these incidents from occurring. And we also, we can focus on what people are sitting around their kitchen table talking about, which is gun safety and gun violence, sexual assaults and domestic violence. That's where our focus needs to be.
Big picture discussions over criminal justice reform are surely going to continue, and we will definitely follow that. But we're also going to continue following Reggie Randolph's case. He is in failing health. He's blind in one eye, nearly blind in the other. He has a room waiting for him at a supportive housing facility in Queens. And again, my last check with Governor Hochul's office, a spokesperson told me that she had not yet made a decision on his clemency petition.